Hello everyone, it's MeetMopperX with BeamNG.Drive, and today we're going to be looking at a mod called Cliff Roads, and it is a modified version of Cliff, the map made by the original BeamNG.Drive people. So you can see this is Cliff Roads. And there are a couple of towns that I want to look at, and just gonna let it load. Can take a while with everything going on. So yeah, hang in there. Actually, I'm not gonna stop recording. It's just easier for me. So it's loading. It's a very slow process with my computer, but it gets the job done. So yeah, it does spaz out a little bit. Like it goes 99, 32, 100, and we're here. So this is the starting area, and I know I'm saying so a lot. Hang in there. This is the starting area. We start off with almost like an old abandoned gasoline station for Nodioline. Kinda cool. Kinda weird. So yeah, that's one thing to look at. We can also look at these abandoned buildings. They are stock abandoned buildings. Really nothing much to see of importance. I'm just driving around to show you what they look like. And there's a little ramp. You can see there's a little ramp right there. And we'll be looking at that later. There's also a ramp over there. We'll also be looking at that later. It just shoots you into the gas station. Actually, no, that's not a ramp. That's a blocker thing. Turn on its side. So this is what the this road takes you down to the beach, and you can roll your car here. You can, and we just get up to speed, and then you just turn at a sharp left or right, like this. Oh, so close. Alright, so I know for sure that if you go up here and then accelerate down hard enough, if we can find that dirt road. Actually, it doesn't have to be the dirt road. We can just climb up here, shoot down here, and turn. Flip, flip, flip. Oh, come on. I'm gonna stay at this until we flip this car. I just wasn't trying to the first time, so I could show you that that's a beach. So go down the hill. This should be easily flippable. Yeah, there we go. Flip the car, and it can still run, although I really don't want to try and drive a car like this because it just looks ugly. Yeah. Although it is cool that you have like shipping containers and stuff like that around here. But while we're resetting the car, let's switch out a car. And I'm also using 2 other mod packs, just to let you know. They are the BeamNG Variety mod and another one that I don't remember off the top of my head. So the one that I want to look at with this, I want to use a stock car, so let's just use the stock rally, because I know it works, and I'm not here showing off another mod. I will probably use some modded car configurations, just not right now. So here's what the rally looks like. Okay, good. That rear diffuser hasn't modeled in yet. Or it didn't model in until the very last minute where I was gonna change out the car. So I'm driving along the beach just because, just to show you it's a normal beach. But if we go far enough, there's a little port area. Although I don't know if I have the patience for that, when we could be going just as fast, or when we could be going faster over normal roads, and I'll be showing you a lot more other than it's a beach. So let's reset this and pop back over here. Climb this dirt road that we came down, and I will be going off the jumps later on. But for now, I'm just going to show you the normal roads, and so you can see this is where that road takes you. And it's kind of chaotic. This road just goes down to the gasoline station. Okay. We're gonna have to back up. Yikes, even more. Okay. We're all set. Ow. It's just tight. So if we went straight, we have another road that we can go down, and this is where the rally car comes in. Not my driving skill, so oh dear. When I was doing this beforehand, it turned out great, but the car will still drive straight. I don't think I will, but the car will. So let's continue on. Oh, bumps. Yeah, that's where you may need an off-roader, because you can see our front right wheel axle is broken and the radiator is damaged. Radiator doesn't really affect me until the temperature gets too high. So let's just swap out the vehicle for, how about, I'm kind of in a rally mood, so let's do the Pessima rally. And again, we're just going to be using, oh, does a Pessima have a, yes it does. That's good. I probably would use a modded rally Pessima, but I like the Pessima as a car, so. Okay, did we spawn in a tree? Now this is a lot quieter than the Hirachi Sunburst. But it's an older car, so it doesn't handle as well. Or maybe that's just me. Okay, I'm kind of having a bad handling car day today, so let's just swap over to something that I know will make it. Down and up. You know what? Let's use a modded car. The modded Baja version. And to those of you that don't know how to pronounce Baja, and you're probably thinking, that's Baja. No, it's Baja. And we spawned in a tree. So let's just pop over here, press F7, and drive down this road. You can see it also leads to the beach. And I think all roads in this map will eventually lead to the beach. Whoa! That's the use of the off-road suspension. I thought we were going to make that. We did. And you can see this is just a normal beach. If we drive over, we can meet up where we took the Sunburst rally. But I don't really feel like doing that. So this is a very steep hill, and was kind of overkill here, but it's a steep hill. If you have like a D15, the stock pickup. Ouch. I know you're not able to make it from a standstill. I don't know if you're able to make it from a standstill with any car. Okay. I'm just gonna switch it to manual clutch assist because that is the mode that I am most comfortable with. The arcade is like a bit too slow between like reverse and drive. So you can see I flipped the car. I meant to do that because now we can pop over to a new car, and I want to I'm a taxi fan, and I like giving my customers the craziest experience possible. So let's go to the Grand Marshal Taxi, and that is a standard car. It comes with the game. Not modded is what I'm trying to say. It's a stock car. That's what I was going for. So yeah, it says rapid taxi, which means we need to be rapid. And the creator of this map did not specify where where it was located, so you can see the default license plate is blank, and I think that's the same for Cliff. I did not check. It just occurred to me. So yeah, we'll drive along this road, and any real route that we take will take us to a town. So let's go to the bigger town first, and then we'll pop over to the smaller town. So the bigger town is down this big road, and it is kind of a long, tedious journey. But since we're driving a new road, why don't we... I'm gonna show you. Like, whoa! That is like a steel tree. Look at how scrawny that is. It destroyed my car. I didn't even see it at first. I thought I was gonna crash into one of these 3 trees. Like, over here. No, I crashed into the little scrawny, like, pipe cleaner tree. I was not expecting that. So let's pull the taxi back and continue on our route. And I think it's this road that if we go along, there's a little section, yeah, here it is, where it's just like an off-road tester area. Really nothing much to do there other than drive your car up. I may do that. I'm still deciding. So right now, we are still driving to the town. Oh. I forgot that this was an automatic car, so I tried shifting up, and then basically just shifted down. I've kind of ran out of things to say here. And there's town, thankfully, to my delight, and thank you, town, for saving me. So you can see this is about the size of this is about the size of a big town. Basically, what you see is what you get. It's a small big town. It's got speed bumps everywhere, which I like to obey some of them, and some of them I just go over like a crazy person. So let's say we're driving and we got a call from someone saying, "Hey, I need your taxi service. Can you please taxi me over to the small town?" And it's really not a town. Well, it's just a couple of houses. It's not really a town. Development, maybe. So I say sure, and I park over in this neat parking lot. And wait for him to get in, put it in reverse, put on some nice music. Okay, let's just say that he is in. And he wants to go to the small town. So let's just try and do a J-turn here. Oh, that was terrible. Apparently I wasn't able to clear that. Which is, oh dear. Yeah, already this taxi, the person that I'm picking up, the passenger, he's like, I'm out of here. I really did not sign up for this. We'll be going down that road later. That also goes to the port area. This is kind of a rally-ish circuit, or not a circuit, a rally-ish map. Like lots of bumps. You can tell it was kind of, it was made to make the cliff map drivable. They didn't completely, the person didn't completely bulldoze it and make it so like it's small town or East Coast USA. And I like that. It's like they've taken the cliff map, extended it a little bit, added a couple cool things, and published it. I really thought this would just be like Leap of Death, where you have basically like a giant pit and you just have a road going down. But this is not like it at all. This is a completely different map. I may have gone too far now. No, I haven't. That's the road right there. So if we went straight, or in my case, straight, basically if we went straight from the gas station or from that big town, and I say big because the comparison is, well, once we get up there you'll see. But it brings you to a, I know I've explained it before, but it's like a 3-house, 5-house area. Probably going to be way off. But yeah, the person in the taxi is probably trying to get the door open. Because he's lived here for a while and he knows that going downhill, it can be kind of treacherous. I've crashed like twice going down one run. So yeah, he's kind of frightened seeing how I drive. But I've locked the doors. And even though we're barely moving, he's afraid to get out. Because he knows it'll be a long journey down. He really doesn't want to die today. This is a big hill just to get up to a small town. But the small town does have speed bumps. I think all the towns have speed bumps. And by all of them, I mean 2 of them. That's a small little area where you can park. I don't think it's a road. I could be mistaken. But you see, you've got like dirt runoffs on that corner. So if you're crazy, you can save yourself. Same over here. You've got like a dirt runoff with a bunch of rocks. So even though you won't be able to move, you won't be able to move down a hill to your doom. I don't have to worry about that going up because we're only really going like 25, 30 miles an hour. And once we get up there, I think I'm going to switch out the car because I'm kind of getting tired of this Grand Marshal. Something a bit more exciting and treacherous and something that will, even if I drive my best, which is maybe someone else's worst, I still won't be able to successfully make it down the mountain area. Like, I'll have to respawn twice at best. I'm gonna surprise myself. But yeah, here's the town. You can tell by there are those little cement things, and really it's only a couple of houses. 3. And you've got a speed bump coming in. You've got like, actually you've only really got 2 houses. 2 houses and a little shop thing. Because that's a gigantic warehouse. Unless it is a house, and I'm just being crazy. But yeah, you've got 2 houses, 2 real houses, and a shop thing. So let's say, yeah, this is definitely not the house. So let's say my client wants to get off here, and he wants to shop. And he's a very light shopper. So he comes back, but I'm not here. Even though I still am, but I'm really not. And he calls another taxi service. I think that's just because he's had it with Meat Mopper taxis. So he's called another taxi service. And in Cliff Roads, the only taxi services are Meat Mopper taxis and branches of Meat Mopper taxis that are not easily recognized. So this one we're going to do a modded car because we haven't done that yet, and I kind of want to use a modded car. He is completely oblivious to the fact that this is a branch of Meat Mopper taxis. So he gets in, he's like, oh, this is just a crossover, nothing big, nothing really fancy. Then, so he's gotten in and he sees the trail of dust behind us and the wheel spin, and he thinks, oh no. He sees the airtime that we've got from that first speed bump, and he's like, oh no. He sees us drifting into the first corner, and he's like, I gotta get out of here. Interior is the same, and I need to shift. He sees us going into the rock, and he's like, oh no. But it's only a radiator, so we can keep moving. And this is a gigantic lag fest for you. I know, and I'm sorry. There's nothing that I can really do about that. Yeah, but the car will still drive. Even though he doesn't think turning is a real thing. There's still a good banked area, though, that we may be able to use until... Oh dear. Rock, sharp and pointy rock, can't steer. Come on, please just go straight. Please don't turn. Okay. So yeah, my client, same client, different driver. He is fearing for his life. So we just call in another taxi. We make him nap just until we switch over. We assure him it was just a dream. And we keep going. We say, it must have been a dream. Because this taxi is completely fully functional. And it can steer. Unlike your dream taxi that you dreamt of. It wasn't real at all. So yeah, we're well, this is a version of the base model, so there's nothing quite that exciting. I was thinking of something more along the lines of a different car, but we'll be able to drive that different car when we're going to the port area. Okay, so right now the taxi client, he is scared. He is frightened. He really is. Whoa! Okay. He has fallen out of the car, basically. Yeah, so he is frightened right now. He does not know what's going on, and he really does not want to. So basically, same thing happens. We assure him it was just a dream, and that this is still the same taxi that you started out with, going from the store area to the bottom. And I know we haven't reached the bottom yet, so that probably made no sense. The client, on the other hand, he's thinking, why am I having so many weird dreams? Like, am I about to die? Were they really not dreams? And he's starting to worry. He's starting to think, maybe those weren't dreams. But then he sees my impressive driving, and he thinks, no, it probably was just a dream. He sees how I can recover from a spin like that, and he thinks, oh, it was just a dream. And then it's extremely laggy for you watching this video, and it's basically the same for me. You've got your good pockets and your bad pockets, and your hot pockets. I couldn't resist. Oh, here's Mr. Pipe Cleaner Tree. You evil tree. You almost killed me. But you didn't. Haha. I win against you. I think something in my suspension broke. I heard, like, something break, but I'm not quite sure. It still drives straight. And why a taxi is fitted with a turbo, I have no idea. And why it's creating 12 psi of boost. That's not 12 bars of boost. That would be like insane. 12 bars of boost on a taxi. They really would live up to their name, Rapid Taxi. This is still the Rapid Taxi, even though it's modded. It's kind of cool. I like that. And once we stop, we'll be able to see the side advertisement. Oh, and there's the town. So, yeah, let's just throw it into... Let's say he's the boss and he just kind of climbed out and is hiding under his sheets at home. His bed sheets. So right now, or on the side, the advertisement says the 2016 ETK K-Series. Distilled Excellence. And that is a real car. It says that on both sides. And we can pull up the K-Series right here. Although I wasn't looking for the K-Series, I was looking for the Burns Head Special, because that has really terrible steering. Or not terrible, but not good. And the one that I want to look at, because I haven't really done many... Okay, I've only done one modded car and that's it. I want to look at the V8 Rat Rod, which is a lot like the V8 Hot Rod. And it's very much the same as the it's very much the same as the lead sled. It has the same roof. I didn't think we would get much traction. Yeah, and we aren't. So let's just pop over. And I really like this skin. I'll be doing a video for this mod later on. But you can see when you turn, it's kind of turning but not really. Okay, let's say the driver gets out and he pushes his car. And he doesn't pop the tire. So now we have fixed the car, and you can see just how little the steering wheel is turning. Like, I can do a handbrake turn, and it will be more successful than doing a regular turn. And the turning circle on this thing is atrocious. Like, oh my gosh. Do you have anything stuck in your wheels? Interior. The same, although that's not supposed to happen. I think the interior shifted. Not affecting how the car drives. It does drive a lot like the sled version of the car. Just to put that into perspective for those of you that don't have this mod. And I cannot tell you straight off the top of my head which mod this is. Ah! Oh no. Well, we're gonna make it to the beach. That's all that matters. We may have a functional car when we make it to the beach. Yeah. But I wasn't planning on getting to the beach. I was planning on staying on the road. So why don't we just switch out our poor battered car for a... I don't want to take any chances, so let's do the D series. Wait for everything to load. And again, I haven't done many modded cars. I've done 2. So I want to look at the let's see where to go. Hello, lag. Oh yeah, the Adventure. No, it was the Daytona. I'm getting everything mixed up. It's the budget off-roader. So let's replace it. And it's a lot like the Marauder, as in it has the extra body shell. But basically, there are things that off-road better than this and things that off-road worse than this. It's kind of a nice in the middle, you know? I really like this tow hitch. It's like, it's optimized for where the bumper, when the bumper is there. So it looks really funky without the bumper there. And you can tell, like the Baja version, when we were using it, it could go on sand faster than this. We have to really get the revs up to get it to accelerate and stay at a nice steady speed. But when you corner, it really does take away from your speed. So I'm trying not to corner. And here we are at the little port area. So we can drive around this. What? In a crazy off-roader. And I think all of these are stock buildings. Except, like, I've seen all of these buildings before. Except for the boat. Whoa! I was not expecting to tip there. Stay out of the water, please. Yikes. It wasn't really that close, but for considering how much I rolled, it kind of was. It's closer than not being close at all, so you can give me that. And this is basically a boat. It doesn't move. You can crash into the little tank right here. That's fun. And it looks really weird, because it almost looks like you've completely raised the hood, which is kind of not helpful because you can't see it all. So let's switch the car out for I don't know, what car haven't we used that I want to use? I would use the Grand Marshal, but how about the I series? And I want to use the one with the 4 doors because that comes with the game. So let's do the 2400 TIX Evolution. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's the TT Sport. It's the older, it is an older ETK, so you can tell styling is a bit older. And somehow we made it to chase camera, which I don't really like. Steering. Okay, steering didn't like me for a second, and now we've crashed. Good job, steering. I really didn't want to try and make a U-turn. What I really wanted to do, I'm going to spawn it on top of a building, just for kicks. And you can see that tire is bugged, and the front might be a little bugged. Doesn't matter. Is drop down. You really didn't need to be on a building to do this. You could have just spawned, but I felt like being on a building. And well, I'm surprised I actually had enough ground clearance there. I really thought I would bottom out. Oh, the lag is real. If you're wondering what that glossy surface is, that's just water. Something modeled over water. So this is really cool, actually. So you can park your car right here, and I'm not going to bother taking out a T-Series because that would be terrible. Like, we would not get anything, really. If the game audio just cut out, it's because I pressed the wrong button. So, basically, never mind. I'm gonna spawn up the dry van trailer. And I don't want to use it as a current car, so we're gonna spawn it. And I think it's gonna end up, yeah, what I thought kind of spawned inside. Oh, crikey. So I guess I'm gonna need to do that. And, I'll do what I want to do off camera, and then once I have it set up, I'll show you. Okay, so I'm back, and what I've done is I've moved the trailer. I've took the trailer and I've moved it over to here. And this is a little loading bay. So you can open the door. I've actually moved it over with the T-Series. So you can open the cargo doors of the dry van trailer, tab over to your car, drive inside. The exhaust did fall off. That's my bad. Put your car in here, hook it up to your T-Series, and drive away. Now, because it would be extremely laggy and you really wouldn't be able to distinguish anything that I do if I brought the T-Series, and I'm not going to bother. But I am going to bother with showing you an aerial view of the whole map, and I don't think I've missed anything. All we've really missed is that road that pops out to this big road here, or the central road that brings you to the port. So This is kind of a small map. I'm not complaining. I do like it. The clouds look really weird. That's why I'm flying upwards to show you that. They just look so out of formation. But you can see that's the whole map. The top of the cliff, right here, that's the little town. All the roads that we've driven on, those are basically all the roads. Now there are many roads going down to the beach. And so you can see, I think that's just a little gas station, although I'm not sure. No, I'm curious. No, it's not. That is an area that we have not seen before. I didn't even know it existed. Oh wait, yes I did. That's just the town. Silly me. So yeah, you can see the town is basically on the edge of the map. So yeah, that will just about do it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, this has been MeatMopperX playing BeamNG.Drive.